Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentellect Patreon.
In the name of Amen, the Supreme, the All-Powerful, the one and only true Lord, and Amen we trust. As the Republic of Mentellect, the real 144,000 is being gathered in this day and time. The Mentalists, the Amen race, the bright race. Good evening, I'm your host, the intellectual Nuben Menkares, and this is Mentellect Radio, and tonight we're going to be discussing dead zones on our way toward the fourth dimension. What are the dead zones on our way toward the fourth dimension? Basically, all of the things that we as the elect who are gathering in the third dimension, because we are coming out of the two-dimensional realm. Like I said, a lot of our people are coming out of the two-dimensional realm, but I'm speaking for those who are of the elect who are already here in this community, because when we entered this community, when this community was formed, when this Republic of Mentellect was formed, this was a three-dimensional door that was open for the seeds of Amen, for the race of Amen. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? When this community was formed, this Republic of Mentellect, that was the open door. That was the formation of the open door toward the third dimension. That was our open door that we walked through when we formed this community, and those of you who came into this community, you literally walked out of the two-dimensional realm into the third-dimensional realm, because as I told you all before, black people are two-dimensional. Black people are not three-dimensional. They are very two-dimensional. And they still accept white people and other races of people, but especially white people, as their masters, as their parents. They still have that type of symbiotic relationship with Caucasian people, especially, where they think that it's their job to be submissive and submental to white people and everybody else, but especially white people. So that means that this represents a delusional race of people who are supposed to be the primary powers on this planet, yet they are blocked from that. Why are they blocked from that? Why will they never see that? Because they moving in a dead zone. Black people move in a continuous dead zone. What do I mean by that? I mean that no reception is coming to them. Because at a certain point in your life, future prophecy, future receptions are supposed to come to you to pull you along to where you're supposed to evolve and grow into something greater. That's what you're supposed to receive throughout your course of life. What are the dead zones in our way toward this fourth dimension? Blackness, black people, the black race, anything black is in our way, man. That's the dead zone. Getting us to call ourselves black people, aligning ourselves with and associating ourselves with black people, anything black or cow with white people or anybody else in this nonsense. And like I said, that's what gets us fed into the dead zone, man. Because like we didn't believe that your only thing is to exist as the opposing force or the opposite or the bottom force with white people. A lot of y'all believe that. That's your place in the world. And really, you don't even understand that you're giving power to them by being in that place. You're really giving power to them. Why are they in the dead zone? Because, again, they don't realize what they came here for. They don't realize what they came here for. You see, and some people are just they're never going to get it. And because you don't realize what you're here for, who we actually are, and who everybody else actually is, and what our place is on this planet, then you in the dead zone, man. You in the dead zone. There's no resurrecting you in the name of Amen, man. You're in the dead, man. There's no evolution. There's no mental forward. Y'all just going to continue to be in African Americans, black, whatever the hell they call you, man. Why must we go through them? We must go through those dark zones because, again, it slows us up from going where we got to go. Again, these are all even tests for us to go through this and whatnot, keep our minds intact and keep focused on what we're here for, which is Amen. That even going through this and not getting caught up in this blackish, that's a test for us, man, where, you know, you might be tempted to get on the phone with your black sisters, your family members, getting on the phone with your black family members, talking about some black dish or who going to jail today, or this one pregnant, or some nonsense. Or about their Israel job, or some nonsense under the white man. You know, slave talk. That's going through the black zone, man. We don't want to hear that. Will everyone go through the dead zone? No, everybody won't. Some people are just gonna be trapped in the dead zone. They're gonna forever be talking about their black Israel problems, their nonsense under the white man. There's nothing else, man. There's nothing else. They're gonna continue to talk about their black nonsense, which is their life. They black nonsense they live as their life. What happens to as we pass through? As we pass through that, we're becoming more powerful. As we ascend past the dark zone, as we move past the dark zone, we are becoming more powerful. Mentally and physically and soulfully, we're becoming powerful. And that's it. For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to Mentellect Patreon. Go to Mentellect Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentellect Patreon and join the Mesoamerican community.
Rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. It's the Republic of Mentellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, and then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue. Superman, Superwoman, that's me